back to a new episode of the Great Yard Shift with Osius. I'm Osius. Uh, before we get started for this week's session, we gotta get start. We gotta start. I'm so sorry. We have to start with the important things. First important thing we need to handle. The newest remix is out right now on SoundCloud, YouTube, and of course the official website www.mindofosias.com. The newest remix being Her Damaged Smooth Criminal Remix. My bad. Smooth Chaos Remix. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. Um, Hope you enjoyed. Again, this was a mixture of house music with some soul and jazz. Very low key, very chill. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, you can get it right now. Download it right now for a limited time only if you go to www.mindofosias.com. So please enjoy that. Also, if you also go to the official website, you will find all these, God, I know you can't really see it, but all these other fascinating remixes I've done over the past. The Jacket Edge remix, the Trina remix, the Snow Allegra, Bohagen, and many, many more, as well as 50 Cent. So please go to www.mindofosias.com and please enjoy it. Okay, now, yeah, again, just go to mindofosias.com right now. Right now, you can get a limited time only a download version of the newest remix, as well as listen to other stuff that I've made. Okay, let's get started on this week's session. This week's session, we're doing something original. Well, yeah, something original. And one of the samples that I'm using is from someone I've actually sampled from the past. If I'm not mistaken, this guy that I am sampling, this artist, pardon me. Oh boy. The spinning wheel of nonsense. There we go. Sorry. Okay. The artist that I'm sampling from is Benny Sings. The name of the song is called Coconut. Now, I've actually sampled from this artist before. This is one of the songs that I've tried sampling in the past, but never truly got a chance to finish it or didn't get a chance to really deep dive into it. But I did. With this one, I actually started, possibly I want to say I started on this Monday, so I've been kind of trying to hold back so I wouldn't, ruin everything for this session. But I have worked a little bit, just a little bit. So this is what I've got so far on this track that we're doing. And I'm not really sure what I'm going for it, but I'm kind of curious to see what sound. It seems like I might go for hip hop or not. But this is what I got so far. Now, basically, what I did was just chop up the loop in some parts. Let's see, hold up. Pardon me. Oh boy, having some technical issues right now. One of my speakers is not making any sounds, which I'm very concerned. Hold up. Pardon me. Please do not tell me my speaker has blown out so long. Really? Hold up. Oh boy. Alright. The show goes on regardless. Screw it. Alright, so one speaker works and one speaker works. We're gonna keep it moving. I ain't gonna stop. I've been through way worse than this. Okay. So I kind of messed around with the sample a little bit. Then I started messing with the claps. Started doing my own little claps with my own shakers as well. Okay, so my speaker does work. Only thing I haven't added is the drums and probably a good bass line, but I'm still working that out. As you can see, I'm kind of messing with the drums a little bit. In other words, what I really want to do is I want to make sure what's the word I'm kind of looking for? Is I don't want to take too much away from the sample. If anything, I want to like enhance this part to give it somewhat of a jazzy, chill feel to it, because the way it sounds to it. So I'm trying to make sure that everything kind of fits with it. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just in the groove. But I don't know if I would call this the intro I'm working on or anything. So I'm thinking I'm gonna probably consider this the intro and probably spread it out some more. I'm gonna keep the drums though I got. I just haven't fixed out the pattern for it yet. So there we go. So Right now I'm thinking about the bass line. If I can get a bass line of my own and match the that matches the sample within this, then I might have something. I think I have a bass line in mind that might match the exact tone of the bass line in this sample, where I don't have to do anything that much to it, where I don't have to, possibly add a low filter to bring out the bass line out of it and use that sample. I could do that, but I want to try something a little different. Again, I still want to keep the sample fresh to have its own little sound, but I don't want to, I don't want to add too much. I just want to keep it just where it still has its naturalness to it. So that's what I'm trying out. Now, if I recall, I have this at a C minor, so I figure, where do I keep my bass lines? Right here. Where are you? I think I can use this one. I'm using one of my old effects instruments. Well, I shouldn't say effects instruments. It's kind of like a rendition of a bassline guitar. To give me somewhat the exact same sound, the bass line that we hear in this sample. Let me get the right key to it. That was this one. Just gonna put a sample. It's just a sample. I'm not. I'm listening to the bass line, but I'm also creating my own bass line within it. That's what I'll do sometimes. I might not always follow the recipe of what the sample bass line is. I make my own. So that's what I'm experimenting. Also, this instrument that I'm using is called Scale Matrix. It is perfect to find the key of you for people who are not good at music theory as I am. Well, I studied a few, still have the books on music theory for dummies. Even almost made my own little cheat sheet and everything, but still, yeah. I still like using this instrument because it helps me as far as making up chords and melodies. If I can't think of a key or anything, this helps me out. And again, if you don't know music theory, this will definitely help you out. Sorry if I'm getting tongue tied and twisted, if I'm messing up on my words. This is just a result of me being nervous and not doing the whole active hi everybody. Me just basically being myself with you, which is me being a little nervous, which is why I'm kind of slow with my words right now. Back to this stuff. Wait, I got something. I think I got something. Try something. What? I think I got a bass line or something. I think I've I think I've matched the bass line. Sorry for slurring. I think I've matched the bass line. Figuring something out. Oh, let me change the color of this a little bit so I can. There we go. Better. I think I got the bass line close to what the original one sounds in the sample. Try some. I got it. I think it sounds close to what the original bass line in the sample sounds like. If so, then I think I got it. Do I have it? I think I do. I think that was one of the original problems I had when I first tried sampling this years ago, because I actually did have the exact same idea, but it didn't turn out this good as far as the bass line. So I've improved over the years. I give myself a pat on the back for that one. Okay. Let's listen to the bass line. Labeling my instruments. I sometimes do that, sometimes I don't. Gotta stop. I gotta start doing that more often. Like this one, I gotta label sample. There we go. Okay, we got a bass line. Let me see. Oh wait, hold up. Damn. Okay, the bass line and the drum don't work together. We've learned that. Apparently don't sound as well as I thought it would, but that's good to know that now. Okay, I might have to try a different drum pattern or a different drum or a different bass line melody, but I want to keep it because it matches exactly what the sample is. Try something different. Okay, this might take a moment with the drums. Again, I like it, but I know I got a way to go. Again. I'm just trying a different drum pattern, a little different, nothing too complex, a little simple, but not too simple enough. Just simple-ish. I think it's the same issue I had before. It's like I like it, but it's still missing some. I just not vocal, just something like it's a work in progress. It's definitely can go somewhere. It definitely has promise. That's one thing I like. This is just gonna take a minute, and I like that. I like beats when I make like this where I don't have a clue exactly where I'm going, but I know I'm gonna go somewhere good with it. And speaking of going, I gotta end this session because again, sessions like this I'm gonna do for 30 minutes. So hopefully by Sunday with the track progress report on this original track, you'll probably hear what I've done since then. But until then, do not forget that the newest remix, Her Smooth Chaos remix by yours truly, is available right now on SoundCloud, YouTube, and of course the official website, www.mindofosias.com. I'm also going to put it on Fanbase as soon as I'm done with this. Also, with that remix, that will be downloaded for a limited time only. You can also listen to other songs, other remixes I've done. The Snow Allegra remix, the Trina remix, Jacket Edge, Bohagen, 50 Cent, and many more remixes, because we're talking about remixes I also did last year. So please listen and enjoy those as well. Also, click and subscribe. I know I need to say that more, but please click and subscribe. If not, I don't care. I'm still going to do what I do. I'm still going to make my music. I'm still going to remix. I'm still going to keep being me. That's what I'm always going to do. All right? So, y'all, peace out. Stay tuned for next week for another episode of The Great DR Shift with Osyus. And peace out. Yeah. And listen to my music and enjoy yourselves. Yeah.